I'm up in North Wales, we're on Anglesey at the moment. We've got clear skies forecast pretty much most of the night. And twilight's just finished, we're now into pure darkness, the Milky Way's come out. So we've come to Llandwin Island, and I'm gonna bag the first shot of the night. So I'm shooting on a Canon 60 with a Samyang 14mm, shooting at f2.8, ISO 6400, and I'm exposing for 30 seconds. See how this comes out. We need to get off the island because the tide's coming in and it's going to cut us off, so we've got to get out of here pretty quick.
Back over the end, think.
Huh?
Back over the end.
Take your shoes off and go, shall we?
We'll go over here.
Yeah. It's not that deep, is it? Tickling the testicles. Oh. 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 I think I left a lens over there. So we've come to a new location. We've gone a little bit north along the west coast of Anglesey. We're now in South Stack. The shot I'm after doesn't really line up with the Milky Way until about 1 AM. So I've got a couple of hours to kill. I'm going to show you guys how to take various astro selfies. So we're going to start with like the question I get asked the most, which is how do you press the shutter button? There's a couple of ways you can do it. The first is you can use a 10-second timer on the camera. You can run into the shot, strike your pose, then you have to come back and check the shot. Obviously this limits you with how far you can go into the shot, and it gets very tiresome having to come back to the camera and check and then go back and readjust the pose. So the best bit of advice is to pick up a cheap intervalometer. You can plug it into your camera and then you can stick your camera on continuous shooting mode, lock the shutter button down, and you're essentially doing a time lapse, but you can run into the shot, you can try various poses, then when you come back to the camera, you've got multiple shots and you can choose the best one. Or you can use it to set a longer delay, like a 30-second delay or a minute delay, and take 5 shots after the minute delay. This one I have by a company called Sidandi is actually wireless, so I can run over into my position, hit the button, and then strike my pose. So the first technique I'm going to show you is a classic silhouette, and you basically want to put yourself in a position where the silhouette of the person stands out. So try and find a nice bright area in the image. I'm just going to take a quick test shot to see where I think would be a good position. Okay, so I'm looking at this image and you can see that the sea is a lot brighter than the foreground. So I'm going to try and get the silhouette with the sea behind it to make the silhouette stand out a bit more. So it looks okay. The silhouette stands out against the sea. There's a little bit of movement in me because it's so windy, The way you can counteract that is to walk further into the scene and you become smaller, and any slight movement in the body doesn't get picked up by the camera. I don't have much room to play here. I don't want to end up falling down the cliffs into the sea, so I'm not going to demonstrate that. The next technique I'm going to show you is the super overdone classic head torch into the sky shot. And the principle is exactly the same, but you need to get a bright head torch, turn it on to full power, and just shine it into the sky. So I'm going to show you that now. It looks okay. There's a lot of shaking me again because the wind, I just can't stand still in this wind. But this head torch shot is like so overdone. Like if you're going to do it, try and be creative about it. Maybe, I don't know, go to like an abandoned mine so you look like a miner, and the image will just tell a story, but just try and be creative with it. For the next technique, I think I'm gonna go to a different location because it's way too windy here. Selfie technique, I'm going to call it the Go technique. This isn't my idea. It was created by an incredible astrophotographer, Michael Go. And you basically need a flash and a Gary Fong light sphere attachment. You then need a couple of ND filter gels in the flash, because even the flash at its lowest setting is too bright for the ISO we're going to be using. And I've also put a warming filter in there to make the light nice and warm and yellow. Basically, you use the same exposure settings as any other Milky Way shot, and towards the end of the exposure you fire the flash. So I'm just going to stick a 10-second timer on, run into the shot, fire the flash. That looks pretty cool. You should definitely go and check out Michael Go's work. He is the Milky Way panorama master. His Explore series is incredible. There's one more technique I can show you, and it's a bit of a close-up face shot. You need to have a bit of light hitting your subject's face, so like the back of the camera is good, or a smartphone is good. And your camera needs to be able to do super high ISOs, because you're going to be doing very short shutter speeds, like 1 second, maybe 2 seconds, because you don't want any blur in the face. So I'm just going to show you that quickly. So I'm simply going to use the light from my screen to light up my face. I've focused on this area of the camera and the face, so the stars are going to be out of focus, but it's quite a nice effect. And I'm going to be using a really high ISO and a short shutter speed, maybe 1 second or something. And the A7S II is perfect for this because it can really go to high ISOs. So let's see how this turns out. It looks pretty cool, huh? Probably my new Facebook profile picture. But we're about 20 minutes away from the shot that I want of the lighthouse, and there are some nice stairs leading down into the scene. So I'm going to go over there, find my composition, and make sure I'm set up and ready, and hopefully these clouds hold off. That was intense. The wind was absolutely insane. There was no way I could vlog that. I was in a really precarious position and the wind was just so strong. I had the light from the lighthouse coming into the camera lens and I didn't have much time to get the shot. So I really wanted to concentrate on getting the shot. I really hope it's okay. I'm not sure how that one's going to come out. I hope it's all right. But anyway, thank you for watching another vlog. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you're going out to enjoy the night sky, I wish you good luck, clear skies, and always remember the most important thing is that you enjoy the trip.